Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 48th episode of World Trigger. So, last episode, we finished off our three-way match between Suzunari, Tamakoma 2, and the Nasu. So that's great because our team, Tamakoma 2, won. Unfortunately, that means Nasu lost, but, you know, there's always next time for them. Hopefully they can still do pretty well overall in the ranking wars, but yeah, our main group, Tamakoma, has now risen to rank 6, number 6, like the top group in the B ranks. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we got the names of our next team battles, which I have written down here: Ninomiya Squad, Kageura Squad, and Azuma Squad. Now, when I first read the names in the previous episode, they gave 3 names, and that was weird to me because like the last one only had three people match. Is this going to be a 4-person match? So, you know, I wasn't sure if I had misread, but apparently, yeah, they're dealing with total of 4 teams for this match, so that'll be interesting. That's gonna be a lot of people on the field at once, so I guess we'll see what that's all about. But yeah, before we get into the episode, I do want to say I have been informed that apparently, starting with episode 49 to like episode 63, there's some anime original filler arc, and I will most likely be skipping that, so just a heads up to you guys, so let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, we had the one guy from Ninomiya that apparently caught on to Chika not being willing to shoot people. That's a big problem. And towards the future. Starting off with the gates. Okay. Probably a flashback though. If Mikumo's acting like that. Yeah, definitely a flashback. This was that incident. Okay. Stab it, Jean. Oh, good job. I knew you could do it. Because I've seen this scene a lot of times. You know, it made sense to call him that back then because he didn't know his name, but you should probably call him Mikumo, you know, from now on. Did you have a nice sleep, Mikumo? Because I know you haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately, so it's good to see. I wouldn't say that, but you have improved overall. It's pretty hard to be like Jean. Yeah, you've been doing very well so far. Rank 6. This is your first time. That is a good point, though. It definitely make you feel like you're not contributing very much. I mean, he looks like that a lot, doesn't he? You should come by Tamakoma 2 base at some point. Well, Tamakoma base. But yeah, nice to see the mother trying to be helpful. To be fair, she hasn't done a lot of actual fighting. She just kind of sits around and runs around and shoots the occasional building and bridge. I mean, she's not like Yuma's like stab, stab, jump, jump, stab. She sounds so happy to see him. Why did you misspell rank? Who do you think you are? You think you have enough adjectives there? Oof. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, that's a scary thing. B rank that used to be A rank. Yeah, gotta remind the audience of that. I don't see that happening, but yeah, that's important. That's a bit more realistic. Yeah, only the best A ranks can do that. Really? Oh, no, he's messing with me again. Yeah, I realized before it was too late that I was being lied to. I don't understand why he keeps getting me with that. At least I figured it out before he revealed it, but I don't know why he keeps getting me. Yes. It must be wonderful to be trained by Konami. You know, I had no idea how gullible I was until I started watching this show. Well, Mikumo, your turn to say something. Come on. Uh, yeah. Gonna make poor Mikumo cry. Well, what can you really say? I mean, when you're surrounded by so many incredibly powerful, skilled people, you know, that take a toll on your self-esteem, and you are not. Oh, we actually are getting a gate. Okay. Mikumo, there's something for you to do. Very different than the Gene incident. Yeah, power now. Kitora! I miss you. I've missed you. I'm glad you're on screen. I would have preferred you not to steal Mikumo's kill, but I'm just glad to have you on screen. Well placed camera there. Oh, I didn't know that. Cut. I was waiting for somebody to say cut. I've seen scenes like this before in shows. You actually walk into the set. You still killed it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. I mean, he's not wrong, but it's a sudden thing to say to her. He's definitely not wrong. I've missed Kitora. Do you guys have some alone time? You gonna play Shitty Tori? Uh... I guess so. Gotta take some time to stop and smell the roses, I guess. Well, it has less battling. Yeah, who knows how different your life would be if you never met Mikumo. It could be very different. Yeah, and if you didn't have Mikumo to look after you, you might not be around anymore. Well, we already knew that. Yeah, Mikumo, you gotta be capable of scoring. Yeah. You know, push-ups, squats, and running, all that. Well, he doesn't have that, so what's plan B? A fair point, but doesn't help him. Yeah. Praise me more and I may help you. Do more with your body. She's asking for it, Mikumo. Is that a good idea? Like, you've been beaten up by people stronger than you before. I don't know how much it helped. And maybe a little bit. So close. Please beat me up, Kitora. Wow. Mikumo. That was great. I love getting so much Kitora. It makes me so happy. Well, you've done something. You became a border agent with a gun. Yeah, you already do something. You add a MOA elements to the group. Yeah, I do remember that conversation. The more you run away, the easier it is to run away. I totally get that. Like, the more you give up, the easier it is to give up. Okay. I mean, so is Mikumo. There you go. Uh, and yeah, Kitora and Mikumo. Back to the trading room. Kitora's son. Call her Kitora-chan. She'd probably love that. Maybe Kitora-tan. Suwa Squad. Well, we can roughly guess how this is gonna go. Boom. Yeah, about like that. uh, yeah, we're gonna need more than one match. Uh, I mean, I love the way she said that. Anyway, if somebody's offering to let you beat them up, I mean, you should take them up on that. You don't get them very often. And sliced. Slice. Do you have enough stamina to keep up with Mikumo? His desire. Why not? You're clearly not enough of an S. I'll beat you up, you know? Just say the word. Match 50. Yeah. He's determined and stubborn, as we established. He finally, he finally gets to do something. Just because I always wanted some duels with people and I was interrupted. Apparently everyone's just gonna beat up Mikumo today. What a great day. You know, if you're not Mikumo. Wow, even... I think that was Ray. Even that one girl that we don't see enough of. Yeah, that I didn't think about that, but that is in itself impressive. That many people care about Mikumo. Yeah, Miwa, you got any thoughts on this? You gonna jump in there? Yeah, I would never do such a thing. Well, I think you've had enough for one day. How many times have you been stabbed and chopped today? Okay. But wow, that must have been a long day. Very special meals. What are we talking here? Will that include some special brownies, perhaps? Because I think Mikumo could use some. I assume we'll run into another neighbor in this scene, maybe? Because Kitora took his last one. Oh. Oh, a child. I guess he wants to be a border agent when he grows up, maybe? Oh, wow, he's famous. Wow, I actually got chills from that. And there you go. Of course, the gate shows up right after the child's revealed. Now it's your job to show this kid that you are a cool border agent, worth being admired. I don't think we have time for that. Hide behind a rock or something, kid. But yeah, seriously, you should not be here, child. Very dangerous. Yes. Ooh, the arm. Ah, you've been disarmed. Ouch. But yeah, clearly Mikumo is still not all that strong. Seems like a day of getting beat up didn't help too much. Did we watch the same match? I mean, he technically won, but... Oh no. That's a big problem. Mikumo's already injured. From the weaker things. You're missed. You're supposed to go for the center. The mouth. Okay, yeah, Mikumo's done here. Well, this is a problem. And is Jin gonna show up and save the day again? No, Yuma. In a way, very reminiscent of the Jin's rescue, but no, it's Yuma this time. Okay. uh, Yuma's a new Jin, confirmed. But Mikumo did his best, you know. I guess that's what matters. Yeah, it's gotta suck, that realization that you haven't really improved all that much after all that work. Yeah, just as long as it doesn't discourage you from continuing to try, it's all good. Not everyone can be an elite like Jin or Kitora, and that's life for you. I'm here for my special meal. Wow. Just that suddenly became a very I don't know what the word for it is, but it was not a standard coming home scene. You know, just having two characters run towards each other on a bridge with a light in the background. Would Jean know? I'm not sure that's true. There's quite a few stars. uh, People love to joke with Konami. Yeah, he's very important to both of them. Okay. Are you guys on loop? Okay. Uh oh, is this like is this a new opening? Or is that I think about it, I don't think we had an opening this episode. Actually not sure. But anyway, yeah, it's new. No. A shadow punch. Nice hat there. Why are all of our girls on an escalator? But yeah, new characters that are probably in the filler arc that I'm gonna skip, but if it's opening just for that arc, then I probably won't see it very much. Pretty cool opening though. Nothing will beat the first one, of course, but it's alright. Okay. That was the 48th episode of World Trigger. And this episode, yeah, this episode was definitely mostly focused on Mikumo and his personal struggles, pretty much. Even the mother noticing something's up with Mikumo. And, you know, he saw Jean battle way back when. And that kind of was a big part of what inspired him to become a border agent, probably. And even though it's been quite a while since then, he doesn't really seem to be very much closer to being at Jean's level. You know, Jean, he's called himself an elite, so obviously he's one of the most skilled people in Border. He had a black trigger, you know, He had one for a while. And even without it, he's still, of course, pretty good. And Mikumo is constantly around very skilled people, like, Tamakoma is all really good A ranks, Konami, Kyosuke, Reiji, everyone. Yuma, he's even me, even Chika to a degree. He's always around so many powerful people. He doesn't really have friends that are like as at his level, combat wise. So yeah, it just really always have it in the forefront, of your mind how much you suck, you know. He doesn't really suck exactly. Just like he's not an elite. He's not an A rank. He's never really going to be at that level. He might eventually become A rank technically because of his overall squad's ability, but just him himself, he will never 1v1 an A rank. Like that, just he's never going to win. At least not in the near future. Maybe after years of training, maybe he could get there, but not anytime soon. Just we're like 48 episodes in, and he's still losing to Kitora in like 1-second matches, So if that's how much growth he's had, he's not gonna be at that level, realistically. And he's just kind of coming to terms with that, I think. Really, because he had that battle, during when he was on defensive duty, battling those neighbors aren't even that strong, and yet he got so damaged from just one or two very low ranking neighbors, and then had the third one show up and he had like no Trion left to deal with it. And if it wasn't for Yuma showing up to save the day, that he would have died, and so would that child he was trying to protect. And that's really what drives it home, that you're not Jean. You will never be Jean. And you just kind of have to, do your best, rely on your friends, and, hope for the best, pretty much. But in spite of all that, he does have people to look up to him like that child. So in spite of everything, that I said, he still has to do his best, still has to try, and still has to just keep his head up, look forward. And that's kind of what, I think that was the overall point of the episode. It was very interesting to see him fight just like pretty much everyone in Border that was stronger than him. It seemed like, we had Kyutora, Midorikawa, Yosuke, I think Arafuna was there too. I sort of remember everyone that showed up, but a lot of people showed up was the point. I don't think Miwa and Kazuma did. I know they looked at it, but well, I know Miwa didn't do it. I don't think Jean did either. I don't know. The point is a lot of people showed up there to fight. And yeah, the scene between Mikumo and Kitora was great. He was just like, Kitora, help me, please. Like, how do I become strong, amazing like you? Because you're so awesome. And then she's like, well, I have talent, so I don't think anything I could say would be all that helpful to you. Oh. Well, looks like I asked the wrong person. I'm just gonna be leaving now. Wait, don't leave yet. Try harder. And all that. I'm just glad to have more Kitora. I love Kitora. I know she can be a little bit snooty or whatever, but I still like her a lot. Roughly as much as I like Konami, but Kitora is a little bit different. Konami I primarily like because of her voice actress. I mean, Kitora has a pretty good voice actress as well, but the point is I like her and we had screen time with her, which is great. I was hoping we get like a bunch of one-on-one like tutoring between Kitora and Mikumo. I was kind of hoping that's where that was leading towards. But no, we just had some bit sparring matches, and not even her exclusively. He battled a lot of other people too. So we didn't really see if he got anything from all that sparring. Maybe he got something from it, but it wasn't obvious if he did. But another thing we made sure to mention was that Mikumo, Yuma and Chika both appreciate Mikumo. They don't see Mikumo the same way Mikumo seems to see himself. They're glad he's around. He's cool. He's done a lot for them. He's not as useless as he makes himself out to be. He's just not as useful as some people might want him to be. That's all it comes down to. It was kind of funny when he interrupted the filming, though. That was a little bit amusing. Yeah, I think that's all I really got to say, aside from I'm starting to hate Kyosuke. He's tricked me more times than I care to admit, and it's starting to bother me. It's starting to bother me a little bit. I know it's my fault. I know it's more my fault for being gullible, but man, it's starting to trigger me a little bit. No pun intended. But yeah, pretty good stuff. And like I said, I am planning on skipping the filler arc, so yeah, hopefully next episode we get back into our B ranking wars, because we do have those four, the 4 teams that we're gonna face off against. Well, 3 teams that we will face off against. Ninomiya, Kageura, and Azuma, and all that. And I'm guessing the filler arc just kind of has some big problem come out of nowhere that we have to deal with before we get back to the B ranking wars. I think that's probably the reason why I want to skip it, because I don't want to just like have that interruption in the middle of the B ranking wars if I can avoid it. I want to just see how that, you know, continues to progress. You know, so that's a big part of it. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to see how that goes. Our next match in the B ranking wars will be the most difficult, I'm sure, for several reasons. But hopefully that also makes it like the best, you know, the best. Hopefully. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.